The calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Arizona Cardinals and the Jacksonville Jaguars. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. Three tight ends are out there.
Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. He'll have a first down past the 40. And all the way down to the 25-yard line.
Come on, baby, let's go.
A big play there on the first play of the game. And even 50 yards. Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for first and 10.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
Who that? Who that?
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Back to throw. Mobley sliding out of the pocket. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Don't give him a spotlight, baby. That's it.
So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Good job, yo.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
He's tired of me. He's tired of us.
On play action, they'll throw. On the move to his left. He'll run it. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on.
And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check, check. Fresno.
Watch out.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come with a little bit of great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back, and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead, it works opposite.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Hey, Mike's 50. Rip right.
From the gun on 3rd down. Mobley. And this is caught by Watkins. And he is going to have the Jags first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Kill.
Hawk 70.
Looking to throw. Mobley. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside hit. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
60 Bobcat.
Where's the mic?
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
On 3rd and 2, Mobley. And that is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So on 4th down, Jags kicker Josh Lambo comes on. And Lambo will put this one through, and that will make it 10-0 here in the first. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Ready.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
60 Eagle.
Watch tight, watch tight. Tight end right, tight end right. 3 down.
Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On second down there, it's Robinson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
31's the mic.
Hey, watch the ball.
31's the mic.
Yeah, hurt.
Check. Crunch.
On 3rd down, Mobley. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
All day, baby, over. Check smash.
44's the mic. Big stop, D. Big stop.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away.
That's now 6 dropbacks, 6 incompletions. Yeah, the defense has been pretty good early, but he's got to start hitting some of those throws. He's making them better than what they actually are.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Man, I got you.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
Here we go.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
4-7's the mic. 4-7's the mic. Let's go.
Now a handoff to his running back. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. This 3rd down just got even more difficult. 3rd down and 15 after the false start. They're going to look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Going the other way.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's it, baby.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
We got to get to the ball.
Able to hit his target, Lamb. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Down. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. All day.
4-4.
He'll look to throw.
Touchdown, defense.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, here I come. Here I come.
And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. From 6 yards away. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Prater for the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this carries into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they get out of their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone. I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Back to throw. Mobley. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Shift. Bang, bang, bang.
From the shotgun, there's an inside give. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, let's get in them holes. Watch twist. Watch twist.
Buffalo 18.
Mike 38, Mike 38. Switch up.
Operating from the gun. Mobley. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Whoa.
That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Tight on the right, tight on the right. Hey. 4 down.
Dragon 60.
Mike 38. In your face.
On 1st and 10, Mobley. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
Mike 38. It's our time.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. To throw on 2nd down, Mobley looking for his running back, and he's got it. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Watch the pass.
To throw on 3rd down, Mobley. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers? It's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Yeah, especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Steps away. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. 44.
They'll give it here to the 20. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
18 Cardinal. 18
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Over there. You're on an island.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you.
They'll drop to throw, eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Four receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. Forced out to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
47, Mike. 47, Mike. 47. All day, just like that. Just like that.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through, and that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so, and guess what? They're so deep.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
Let's get him. Come on.
Get in here. Come on.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw here. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Nice hit, boy. Hey, 25 to Mike. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Gonna give this to the tailback. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Hey, it's our house. Hurt. 44's the mic.
On 3rd down, they'll try and pick it up to the counter. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this one hits the crossbar, and it's no good.
Let's go.
Oh, by the slimmest of margins, they're unable to tie this game. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
Push him back.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, Mobley. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
31's the mic. On the ball. Slam.
Panther Street. 19 tight.
Operating from the gun, Mobley. Able to complete this to Chenault. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Ready? 19 Tiger. Hey, check that. Street.
From the the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Let's go now.
2nd and 11 at the 41.
Right here. Mike 38, Mike 38. All you get is a headache. Go, Rig, go. Slam.
From the gun, Mobley. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. Watch that. Kill.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside kick. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right.
49, check 49.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards there and a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
I got you, son. Slam. Switch.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Warrior 70.
Mike 38. Go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mobley. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to stick.
Off the play fake. Mobley. They'll roll it under pressure. Down he goes. Sacked at the 10. J.J. Watt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Let's get this.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The kick by Lambeau is good, and that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
That's the way.
They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
He's not going to get me.
44 is the mic. 44.
Now back to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
I'm going to hit you.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Here we go, Shaq. Hiking, 18.
No chance. Hey, 25.
They'll look to throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Ball on the 8. It's second and 4.
I'm coming.
From the shotgun now, it's an inside give. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. It's their quarterback with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from taking the lead. Now Prater to add the PAT. It's up and good, and they take the lead by a point, 17-16.
Let's do this.
And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive, and they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4, second down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
50's the mic. Here we go. 50's the mic. 50's the mic. It's just me.
18, Pioneer.
Hey, no, look, we got Mike 50. Mike 50.
Operating from the gun. Mobley. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. Quez Watkins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the fourth quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
58, boys, 58. 58 is Mike.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Wide. Get wide.
Hey, watch edge, watch edge.
Switch.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Quit talking about it and bring it.
Back to throw now on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make this a second down.
Tight dog.
60 Eagles.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Baby, get him, boys.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Watch the run.
A handoff as they run the counter play. He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. They run the counter now on first down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Drop deep. 44.
Handoff here to the running back. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
70 Lion.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And yes, he's into the end zone, so they get the late score they needed, and now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. They're going to try and run for it. And they do not get it. It's incomplete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off.
Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo!
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Come on now, let's do this. Shut up, 70 Lion. Okay, double up. Hey, check Mike.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 50. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for the Jags, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll have another home date next week as the Miami Dolphins come to town. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3 and 3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. And for Charles